Hello, and welcome to another ScrapeOps video. Today, we'll be going over the 5 best HTML parsing libraries for Node.js. Choosing the right HTML parser can make a big difference in terms of performance, ease of use, and functionality. In this guide, we'll take a look at the top 5 HTML parsers for Node.js and compare their features, highlighting their strengths and weaknesses as we go along. Everything that we'll be talking about today can be found in this article here. The 5 best Node.js HTML parsing libraries compared. The link to it is in the description. By the end of this video, you'll have a good understanding of the available options and be able to choose the Node.js HTML parser that best suits your needs. JS has several powerful HTML parsing libraries that make it easy to extract data from HTML documents, each of whom have their own strengths and weaknesses. The 5 we'll be covering today are Cheerio, JSDOM, Parse5, HTML Parser 2, and XML2JS. Cheerio is a fast and flexible library inspired by jQuery, which provides a simple and convenient API for parsing and manipulating HTML documents. It uses a similar syntax to jQuery, making it easy for developers familiar with jQuery to work with HTML in Node.js. JSDOM is a JavaScript implementation of the W3C DOM and HTML standards. It provides a virtual DOM environment that allows you to parse HTML documents and interact with them using familiar browser APIs. JSDOM is quite powerful and can handle complex scenarios, but it may be too much firepower for simple parsing tasks. Parse5 is a fast and low-level HTML parsing library that aims to provide a W3C compliant HTML parsing algorithm. It allows you to parse HTML documents and navigate their structure using a simple API. Parse5 is known for its speed and memory efficiency. HTML Parser 2 is a SAX-based HTML parser for Node.js. It can be used to parse HTML documents and extract data from them using event-based parsing. HTML Parser 2 is highly customizable and supports streaming, making it suitable for large HTML documents. XML2JS is a library that can parse XML and convert it to JavaScript objects. While its primary focus is XML parsing, it can also handle HTML documents to some extent. If you're dealing with HTML that adheres to XML standards, XML2JS can be a viable option. Now let's take a deeper look at each one of them. Cheerio is a lightweight and fast HTML parsing library for Node.js that is inspired by jQuery. It provides a simple and familiar API for traversing and manipulating HTML documents. Cheerio has gained significant popularity among developers due to its ease of use, performance, and jQuery-like syntax. Unlike some other HTML parsers, Cheerio focuses primarily on parsing and manipulating HTML documents, rather than providing a full browser environment. In the following example, we'll show you how to use Cheerio to extract every quote from our Quotes to Scrape website. In this code, we first make a GET request to the specified URL using the request promise library. Upon receiving the response, we load the HTML into Cheerio using the function cheerio.load and passing in the HTML response. We then use a jQuery-like selector, denoted by the .quote and the .text in parentheses, preceded by the $sign, to select all elements with the class quote and text. And finally, we iterate over the selected elements and extract the text content of each quote. Cheerio is ideal for various use cases, including web scraping. Cheerio's simplicity and familiar syntax make it an excellent choice for scraping and extracting data from HTML documents. Data extraction. Whether it's extracting specific elements, attributes, or text content from HTML, Cheerio provides an intuitive API for traversing and manipulating the DOM. And HTML manipulation. Cheerio can be used to modify HTML structures, add or remove elements, update attributes, and perform other manipulation tasks. The pros of Cheerio are that it's lightweight and fast. Cheerio is known for its performance and efficiency, making it suitable for parsing large HTML documents. Its jQuery-like syntax. If you're familiar with jQuery, Cheerio's syntax will feel intuitive and easy to use. It's good for scraping and data extraction. Cheerio simplifies the process of extracting data from HTML, making it a popular choice for web scraping tasks. Some cons of Cheerio are its limited browser-like functionality. Cheerio doesn't provide a complete browser environment like JSDOM, for example. It focuses primarily on HTML parsing and manipulation, so complex scenarios that require full DOM support may be better served by other libraries. Its lack of support for JavaScript execution. Cheerio doesn't execute JavaScript within the parsed HTML, which means it can't handle dynamic content generated by JavaScript. Overall, Cheerio's simplicity, performance, and jQuery-like syntax make it an excellent choice for many HTML parsing and data extraction tasks in Node.js. JSDOM is a powerful library that provides a complete browser-like environment for Node.js, including HTML parsing and manipulation capabilities. It's built on top of the W3C DOM and HTML standards, allowing developers to interact with HTML documents using familiar browser APIs. JSDOM has gained popularity among developers for its comprehensive feature set and JavaScript execution capabilities. JSDOM stands out among HTML parser libraries for Node.js due to its ability to emulate a full browser environment. It accurately simulates the behavior of a web browser, making it suitable for scenarios that require handling of dynamic content generated by JavaScript. With JSDOM, developers can perform advanced HTML parsing, interact with the DOM, execute JavaScript, and handle complex web applications. Let's walk through an example. In this code, we use the request promise library to send a GET request to the specified URL. Upon receiving the response, we create a new JSDOM instance using the HTML content. We can then access the DOM through the document property of the JSDOM window object. By using CSS selectors like .quote and .text, we select all elements with the class quote and text. Finally, we iterate over the selected elements and extract the text content of each quote. JSDOM is ideal for a variety of use cases, including web scraping and crawling. JSDOM's ability to execute JavaScript and handle dynamic content makes it well suited for scraping data from websites with complex rendering or interaction requirements. Testing and automation. JSDOM provides a realistic browser environment for testing web applications and automating user interactions. Server-side rendering. JSDOM can be used to generate HTML on the server side, allowing you to create fully rendered web pages for improved performance and SEO. Some pros of JSDOM include its complete browser environment. JSDOM provides a faithful emulation of a browser, allowing you to handle complex web applications, execute JavaScript, and interact with the DOM. Its JavaScript execution. JSDOM can handle dynamic content generated by JavaScript, making it suitable for scenarios that require rendering or interacting with dynamically loaded data. Support for CSS selectors. JSDOM supports CSS selectors, allowing you to easily navigate and manipulate the DOM using familiar selector syntax. Some cons are its higher resource usage. JSDOM's complete browser emulation comes with a higher resource cost compared to lighter weight parsers like Cheerio. It may not be as suitable for simple parsing tasks or scenarios with limited resources. It has a longer setup and learning curve. JSDOM's extensive feature set and browser emulation capabilities require more time and effort to set up and understand compared to simpler HTML parsers. And slower performance. Due to its comprehensive nature, JSDOM may be slower in processing large HTML documents compared to specialized lightweight parsers like Cheerio or Parse5. But overall, JSDOM's comprehensive browser environment, JavaScript execution, and interaction simulation making it a powerful tool for complex web applications and testing scenarios. However, for simpler parsing tasks or cases where performance or resource efficiency is crucial, other libraries like Cheerio or Parse5 may be more suitable. Parse5 is a high-performance and W3C compliant HTML parsing library for Node.js. It aims to provide a robust and efficient HTML parsing algorithm while adhering to the HTML and DOM standards. Parse5 is valued by developers for its speed, memory efficiency, and its ability to handle complex HTML documents. Parse5's popularity stems from its ability to handle large HTML documents efficiently while maintaining excellent parsing performance. Here's an example of it in action. In this code, we use the request promise library, abbreviated as RP, to send a GET request to the specified URL. Upon receiving the HTML response, we pass it to parse5.parse function to parse the HTML document. We then define a recursive function, findQuotes, to traverse the document's nodes and extract the text content of the quotes. The extracted quotes are stored in an array, which we then iterate over to print each quote. Parse5 is well suited for various use cases, including performance-critical applications. Parse5 is known for its speed and memory efficiency, making it an ideal choice for applications that require parsing large HTML documents quickly. Strict HTML and DOM compliance. Parse5 adheres to the HTML and DOM standards defined by the W3C, ensuring that parsed documents are compliant and compatible with other HTML-centric tools and libraries. And data extraction and manipulation. Parse5 provides a flexible API for navigating and manipulating HTML documents, making it suitable for extracting specific elements, attributes, or text content and performing advanced data manipulation tasks. The pros of Parse5 are its high parsing performance. Parse5 is designed for speed and efficiency, making it a great choice for performance-critical applications. Its W3C compliant parsing. Parse5 aims to strictly adhere to the HTML and DOM standards, ensuring compatibility and compliance with other HTML-centric tools and libraries. And memory efficiency. Parse5 is optimized for memory usage, allowing it to handle large HTML documents efficiently. Some cons are its lower-level API. Compared to some other HTML parsers like Cheerio or JSDOM, Parse5's API is lower level, requiring more manual traversal and manipulation of the DOM. Its limited manipulation capabilities. While Parse5 offers basic manipulation capabilities, it may not provide the same level of convenience and ease as libraries like Cheerio or JSDOM for complex HTML manipulation tasks. Its lack of built-in selector support. Parse5 doesn't have a built-in selector support like Cheerio or JSDOM, which means you may need to implement your own traversal logic to select specific elements. But overall, Parse5's performance, W3C compliance, and memory efficiency make it a solid choice for parsing large HTML documents while adhering to standards. However, if simplicity, convenience, or advanced manipulation capabilities are priorities, other libraries like Cheerio or JSDOM may be more suitable. HTML Parser 2 is a Sax-based HTML parsing library for Node.js that focuses on event-based parsing. It provides a streamable and highly customizable approach to parsing HTML documents. HTML Parser 2 is valued by developers for its flexibility, high performance, and ability to handle large HTML documents efficiently. HTML Parser 2 differentiates itself among HTML parser libraries by its Sax-based parsing approach, which emits events as it processes the HTML document. This event-driven model allows for efficient parsing and handling of large HTML files without requiring the entire document to be loaded into memory. HTML Parser 2's popularity stems from its ability to handle streaming scenarios and its customizable nature, making it a popular choice for developers with specific parsing requirements. Here's an example. In this code, we again use the request promise library to send a GET request to the specified URL. Once we receive the HTML response, we create an instance of the parser class from HTML Parser 2. And we define event handlers onOpen tag, onText, and onClose tag to capture the opening tags, text content, and closing tags of the desired HTML elements. In this case, we extract quotes enclosed in the span class of text tags. The extracted quotes are stored in an array and printed to the console. HTML parser 2 is well suited for a range of use cases, including handling large HTML documents. HTML parser 2's streaming and event-driven parsing approach allows it to efficiently handle large HTML documents without consuming excessive memory. Its customized parsing requirements. HTML parser 2's customizable nature enables developers to define specific event handlers to extract the desired HTML elements or structure according to their specific parsing needs. And performance-sensitive scenarios. HTML parser 2's focus on performance makes it an ideal choice for performance-critical applications where efficient HTML parsing is essential. Some pros of HTML parser 2 are its streamable parsing. HTML parser 2's ability to handle streaming scenarios and process HTML documents in chunks allows for efficient parsing of large files without loading the entire document into memory. It's customizable parsing. HTML parser 2 offers flexibility and customization options, allowing developers to define their own event handlers to handle specific HTML elements or structure, providing fine-grained control over the parsing process. And it's high performance. HTML parser 2 is designed for performance, making it an excellent choice for performance-sensitive applications that require efficient HTML parsing. The cons, though, are, again, its lower-level API. HTML parser 2's event-driven model and lower-level API require more manual handling of events and parsing logic compared to higher-level HTML parser libraries like Cheerio or JSDOM. And it has limited convenience features. HTML parser 2 focuses primarily on parsing and event handling, so it may lack some convenience features provided by other libraries, such as built-in DOM manipulation or CSS selector support. And it does have a steeper learning curve. HTML parser 2's customization options and lower-level API may result in a steeper learning curve for developers who are not familiar with event-driven parsing or have less experience with HTML parsing. Overall, HTML parser 2's streaming, customizable, and performance-oriented nature makes it a suitable choice for handling large HTML documents efficiently and implementing specific parsing requirements. However, if simplicity, convenience, or higher-level manipulation features are a priority, other libraries like Cheerio or JSDOM may be more appropriate. XML2JS is a NodeJs library that provides a simple and powerful way to convert XML data into JavaScript objects and vice versa. Although it does focus on XML parsing rather than HTML parsing, XML2JS can be a valuable tool when working with XML-based data or APIs. Its popularity lies in its ease of use, robust features, and wide adoption within the Node.js ecosystem. XML2JS offers a comprehensive solution for parsing and manipulating XML data in Node.js. It provides a straightforward API that simplifies the conversion of XML data into JavaScript objects, making it easier to work with XML-based APIs or extract information from XML documents. XML2JS has gained popularity due to its reliability, versatility, and active community support. Now let's see it in action. In this code, we'll again use the request promise library to send a GET request to the specified XML API, and upon receiving the XML response, we utilize the parseString function from XML2JS to convert the XML into a JavaScript object. We then extract the quotes from the resulting object and iterate over them to print each quote to the console. XML2JS is particularly useful in the following use cases. For XML-based APIs, when working with XML-based APIs, XML2JS simplifies the parsing and conversion of XML responses into JavaScript objects, enabling easier data extraction and manipulation. For XML data processing, if your project involves processing and transforming XML data, XML2JS provides a convenient way to parse XML documents and convert them into JavaScript objects for further processing. And XML integration. XML2JS facilitates integration with XML-based systems and tools, allowing you to work with XML data more efficiently within the Node.js ecosystem. The pros of XML2JS are its simplicity and ease of use. XML2JS offers a straightforward API that makes XML parsing and conversion into JavaScript objects a simple process. Its comprehensive features. XML2JS provides a range of features, including handling XML namespaces, customizable options, and support for complex XML structures. And its active community support. XML2JS benefits from a vibrant community of users who actively contribute to its development and provide assistance. A couple of its cons are its limited focus on HTML parsing. XML2JS is primarily designed for parsing XML, and while it can handle some HTML documents, it may not provide the same level of convenience or features as specialized HTML parsing libraries like Cheerio, JSDOM, Parse5, or HTML Parser 2. And its performance considerations. XML2JS may not be as performant as specialized HTML parsing libraries when it comes to handling large HTML documents. Its primary focus on XML parsing means it may not have optimizations specifically tailored for HTML parsing scenarios. Overall, XML2JS excels in XML parsing scenarios, making it an ideal choice when working with XML-based data or APIs. However, if you focus on HTML parsing, specialized HTML parser libraries like Cheerio, JSDOM, Parse5, or HTML Parser 2 may offer more suitable features and optimizations for your use case. And there you have it. Those are the 5 most popular Node.js HTML parsing libraries. If you'd like to learn more about web scraping, be sure to check out the ScrapeOps web scraping playbook. Or you can check out some of our more in-depth guides like how to scrape the web without getting blocked and the ethics of web scraping. The links to all of that are in the description. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and leave a comment saying which topics you'd like for us to cover next, and be sure to subscribe for more guides on all things web scraping. See you next time.